They told you aging meant slowing down, losing your spark, and saying goodbye to intimacy. But they were wrong. Dead wrong. I'm Dr. James, a men's health expert with over 30 years of experience helping older adults reclaim their vitality, circulation, and closeness after 60. I've worked with thousands of seniors across the country, and what I've discovered may surprise you. Because while most people think prescriptions or hormone therapy are the only options, the truth is, 4 everyday fruits could be the key to reigniting your energy and intimacy naturally. These fruits don't just taste good, they strengthen blood flow, boost libido, and help restore the closeness you thought was gone for good. And yes, they work even if you're in your 70s or beyond. In just a moment, I'll reveal exactly which 4 fruits they are and how to use them to feel more alive, more connected, and more confident in your body again. So stay with me. This may change the way you experience life after 60. Before we dive into these life-changing fruits, make sure you tap subscribe and turn on the bell icon so you never miss powerful health insights designed just for your golden years. And if you find this video helpful, type 1 in the comments. If not, feel free to type 0. I read every reply, and I'm always here to keep improving for you. Now, let's get into the heart of it. The 4 powerful fruits that can help restore your circulation and revive your intimacy after 60. These aren't magic pills, they're nature's quiet warriors, fruits that work with your body, not against it. And the first one on our list? It might already be sitting in your fridge. 1. Red grapes, the flow restorer. There was a time in my own practice when I believed only medications could bring circulation back in aging patients. But the more I listened to those who still felt alive and connected in later years, the more I noticed something powerful hidden in plain sight. Red grapes. Not some exotic supplement, not high-tech medicine, just simple, natural red grapes. These vibrant fruits carry one of the most effective compounds for aging circulation, resveratrol. This antioxidant works deep in your blood vessels, relaxing them, expanding them, so more oxygen-rich blood can reach your heart, brain, muscles, and yes, your most intimate areas. As we get older, it's common to feel colder in the feet, to notice a drop in physical response, or to tire out quicker. But what most don't realize is that these are signs of blood flow slowing down. And when blood can't move freely, neither can desire, energy, or connection. Red grapes help bring that back. For men, daily red grapes can enhance nitric oxide, a compound needed for healthy, lasting erections, without the harsh effects of medication. And for women, grapes improve pelvic circulation, increasing warmth, sensation, and emotional connection. It's not just function that returns, it's the feeling. I've had countless older couples come back with joy and surprise, saying a small daily habit made a big difference in their lives. And every time I remind them, this isn't a miracle, it's just smart, natural science. And we're only getting started. Because the next fruit isn't just powerful, it's a quiet guardian of your kidneys and your intimate well-being. Ready to continue with section 4? 2. Cranberries, the kidney guardian. If there's one fruit I used to completely overlook, it was the cranberry. To me, it was just a tart holiday side dish, until I started listening to my older patients. The ones who still felt vibrant, strong, connected. This fruit kept showing up in their stories. And when I looked into the research, everything changed. Cranberries are one of the most powerful protectors of your kidneys and urinary tract. 2 areas that quietly shape your ability to feel pleasure, maintain energy, and stay intimately connected. When kidney function slows, toxins build up, circulation suffers, and inflammation creeps in, especially where you'd least want it. That means lower libido, less sensitivity, and for men, a direct hit to stamina and strength. But cranberries fight back. They're packed with compounds that reduce inflammation, cleanse the urinary tract, and strengthen the blood vessels around your pelvic region. And that's not just good for comfort, it's vital for keeping intimacy alive. For men, better kidney function supports healthy blood pressure and nitric oxide levels, the very foundation of sexual performance. For women, cranberries often ease irritation, boost confidence, and restore comfort, helping them enjoy closeness without pain or self-consciousness. I've seen it firsthand, patients struggling in silence who added just a few servings of cranberry to their diet and saw results they didn't think were possible. Because once you take pain out of the equation, connection becomes easier. So whether it's a splash of unsweetened juice or a handful of dried berries in your salad, cranberries deserve a daily spot in your life, not just for your kidneys, but for your confidence, circulation, and peace of mind. And just wait. The next fruit on our list doesn't just protect you, it awakens something deep inside. 3. Papaya, the energy awakener. There's something about papaya that feels like sunshine. Maybe it's the golden orange flesh, or how it melts on your tongue like a memory of simpler times. But behind that gentle sweetness lies a surprising power, a gift most people over 60 completely overlook. Papaya is one of nature's most effective allies for rekindling male vitality and restoring blood flow throughout the aging body. I remember a man in his early 70s, a retired principal, who came to me feeling exhausted, disconnected, and frustrated that his marriage had quietly grown cold. He walked daily, he ate clean, but still, the spark was gone. We added papaya to his morning routine, just a simple bowl blended with Greek yogurt. 3 weeks later, he returned with a different posture, a quiet grin, and a blush that told me everything I needed to know. Papaya is rich in vitamins A, C, and E, but more importantly, it's full of enzymes like papain that reduce inflammation and improve digestion, key for hormone absorption. And for men, it supports natural testosterone production and enhances nitric oxide, fueling stronger, more sustainable erections, without pills, without side effects. For women, papaya brings a different kind of magic. It supports estrogen balance and boosts blood flow to the pelvic region, easing dryness and enhancing arousal. It also calms the adrenal glands, the very part of your body that holds stress, so you can be present, not distracted. What I love about papaya is how easy it is. You don't need to measure it or turn it into a supplement. You just need a spoon. Let it nourish you from the inside out. Because sometimes what revives our bodies isn't found in a bottle. It's found in a piece of fruit, ripe and ready to help you remember who you really are. And if you think that's powerful, wait until you hear about the next fruit, a velvet-skinned wonder that heals both heart and hormones at the same time. 4. Cherries, the intimacy booster. There's something timeless about a bowl of cherries. Maybe it's their deep velvet color, or how they make you pause, slow down, and savor each bite. But what they do inside the body is even more profound than their taste. Years ago, I met a couple, both in their late 60s, married for over 4 decades. They still loved one another deeply, but something had faded. He felt disconnected from his body, sluggish, quietly grieving the passion that once came so easily. She missed the closeness too, but never wanted to pressure him. They wanted a natural path forward, something gentle, something real. I suggested cherries, not medication, not a supplement, just cherries. They were skeptical, but open. 2 months later, they walked into my office smiling, laughing like they had rediscovered a piece of themselves. Here's why: cherries are rich in anthocyanins, a powerful group of antioxidants that reduce inflammation in the arteries and increase nitric oxide, a vital compound for sexual responsiveness. That means better blood flow, not just to the heart or brain, but to the areas that fuel arousal, sensation, and emotional connection. For men, this translates to firmer erections and longer-lasting intimacy without synthetic drugs. For women, it means improved pelvic circulation, more comfort, and a deeper sense of pleasure, physically and emotionally. And there's more. Cherries contain natural melatonin, which supports deeper, more restorative sleep. And when you sleep better, your hormones balance, your tension eases, and your capacity for intimacy returns. Cherries don't jolt. They don't spike. They nourish. Slowly, steadily, powerfully. In a world full of synthetic solutions, they offer something rare, a quiet invitation to reconnect, to remember, to soften, to love. That's the gift of cherries, and it's one your body may already be longing for. Are you ready to learn how to make these fruits a seamless part of your life? Let's move on. Now that you've been introduced to these 4 powerful fruits, you might be asking yourself, how do I begin? How do I turn this into something real in my daily life without making it another overwhelming health routine? The good news is, this doesn't require a lifestyle overhaul. You don't need a complicated meal plan or a long list of rules. You need something simple, something consistent. And that's exactly what comes next. A clear, sustainable way to welcome these fruits into your everyday rhythm without stress or confusion. Because if you've made it this far, something in you is ready for change. Not just the kind of change that's talked about, but the kind you feel in your skin, your breath, your moments of closeness. Maybe you've been feeling slower, less connected, or quietly discouraged. Tired of hearing, "This is just how it is now." But it's not. Not entirely. Your body still wants to respond, still wants to heal, still wants to feel, and with the right nourishment, it absolutely can. This approach is beautiful because it doesn't demand force. It invites alignment. We're talking about fruit, real, whole, vibrant fruit, the kind your body recognizes and knows how to receive. Start small. You don't need to do everything at once. Just choose one of the 4 fruits that spoke to you most today. Maybe it's a small bunch of red grapes in the afternoon. Maybe it's a handful of dried cranberries in your morning oatmeal. Maybe it's a cup of fresh papaya at breakfast, or a few cherries in the evening as you wind down. There is no wrong way to begin, and there's no pressure to be perfect. All that matters is the signal you send your body, a quiet daily message. I'm choosing life. I'm choosing flow. I'm choosing connection. Over the next few weeks, pay attention to the little things. Are your hands and feet warmer? Is your sleep a little deeper? Has a quiet spark returned in places you thought had gone dim? These are not accidents. These are the body's whispers, telling you that vitality is still alive in you. And here's something I want you to know, something I've seen time and time again in my years working with seniors. It's never too late. I've watched men in their 70s reconnect with their partners after years of emotional distance. I've seen women feel at home in their bodies again, not because they reversed time, but because they nourished the life they still had. And that's what this is. Nourishment. Not a quick fix, not a cure-all, but a gentle, steady flame that helps you remember you're still here and you're not done yet. So today, I invite you to look at your fridge or your next grocery list through new eyes. See fruit not as something ordinary, but as something sacred. Not just food, but medicine. Not just sweet, but life-giving. These aren't just grapes or cranberries or papayas or cherries. They're quiet messengers reminding your body what it was made for: flow, vitality, and connection. Let today be the day you begin, not because someone told you to, but because you finally feel ready to feel good again, to feel strong again, to feel close again. You've learned what to do, you've seen what's possible. Now the next step is yours, and here's the part that makes all the difference. I'll be right here, cheering you on every step of the way, because I've walked this path with thousands of others who thought they were too far gone, too tired, too late. And then they began. One piece of fruit, one shift in habit, one choice to believe that life wasn't finished with them yet, and slowly, gently, they found their way back to themselves. And so will you. This is not the end. This is the beginning. Because sometimes we reach a point in life where we start to accept less energy, less touch, less connection. Not because we want to, but because the world tells us that's how aging works. But let me say it plainly, that idea is false. You are not finished, you are not too old, and your body has not given up on you. These 4 fruits, red grapes, cranberries, papaya, and cherries, may seem small, but they are not just food. They are reminders. Reminders that you still have power, that your blood can still flow freely, that you can still feel alive. Think of all that your body has carried you through: decades of work, raising a family, weathering stress, holding joy and sorrow in equal measure. Your heart beat through it all. Your blood moved through every season of life. And now, as you enter this new season, you deserve to feel supported, not limited. These fruits are not cures, they are catalysts. They go where pills often cannot, into the delicate vessels, the hormonal rhythms, and the emotional memory of what it feels like to be touched, to be wanted, to be fully here. I hope you don't just take away a grocery list. I hope you take away belief. Belief that it's not too late to feel warm hands, to sleep deeply, to reach for your partner and feel a spark, not from the past, but from what's still possible. Aging doesn't take everything from us. It gives us something too. It gives us perspective. It gives us time. It gives us the chance to love more deeply, because now we know what really matters. And when your blood flows freely, your heart opens to all that life still offers. So tomorrow, if all you do is eat a few cherries or toss grapes into your bag, know this: you've made a choice to honor your body, a choice to nurture your vitality, a choice to believe that there is still more life to live. This isn't your finish line, it's your new beginning, a path to energy, to closeness, and to rediscovering the parts of you that never truly faded. You've spent your life caring for others. Now it's time to care for you. You deserve to feel alive. You deserve to feel wanted. You deserve connection. And best of all, you don't need a prescription to begin. You just need a piece of fruit and a decision. If this video moved you, please share one thing in the comments that you're ready to try in your life. Let's support each other as we step into this new chapter with courage, dignity, and the quiet power of belief. And if you found this video valuable, please like, share, and subscribe to Golden Age Wisdom. We're here to walk this journey with you, every sweet, nourishing step of the way.